In this video, I've shown you what I've bought on AliExpress over the past few years. A drone for over 27 USD, it's total junk, it stopped flying, the packet arrived crumpled, and there are even marks on the drone itself from the package being crushed. I wanted a request, a full refund, because that option is available, but they only refunded 3 USD. I wrote to customer service several times, but it didn't help. Plus it's a Xiaomi knockoff. The listings show the Xiaomi logo, but it's not actually a Xiaomi drone. Next up, a USB tester that's scratched. It was supposed to be new, but it's work, a bike, inner tube, and puncture proof tape and LED strip for 4 USD. Very good quality overall, but in some places the LEDs glow unevenly. The money box for 2-3 USD arrived crumpled, so they refunded 1 USD. Lately, AliExpress sellers have been doing a poor job packaging cable keys to keep the organized two lavalier microphones with different connectors. Some show a total mess, not like back in 2019 when I bought a lavalier microphone for about 4 USD. It had a gold-plated connector, and the microphone itself was made of metal, but these two are plastic. The sound quality is poor. The speaker cable is 2 RCA, 2 mini jack 3 and 5. The cable itself is made of fabric, with gold-plated metal connectors. You won't find cables of better quality than this anywhere on AliExpress, and if you do, they won't be for the same price. A 2.5 in hard drive enclosure, and here they cheated a bit. The advertised speed is only up to 40 MB, but the drive actually has speed of 70 MB. People also mentioned this in the reviews, but there very few reviews like that, so it could be that the seller, to save money and make more profit, is including about 10% of this low quality cases. There were also reviews saying that 2 capacitors were missing in my case. They were there. I also bought 2 other cases, and they have normal speeds, but I show you that later. The Fifine AM8 microphone for about 54 USD. I don't think there's anything better for that price, so I recommended it. The entire episode was recorded with this microphone. The LED strip for the car lights up nicely, but there's a high-pitched squeak. You can't really hear it in the video. The bike bag 19 USD, which is a lot of AliExpress. Various reflective stickers for the bike. A docking station for 2.5 and 3.5. Drive hard for about 10 USD. A hard drive enclosure that's exactly the same but in a different color. And a phone tripod, poor quality. Doesn't hold wheel, but for 2 USD. It's due. And check out the test for this other enclosure. These are the speeds it should be getting when I set up the SSD. It was over 300 MB, but here it's 70 MB because that's the drive's maximum capacity. The bike light lasts a few hours on a charge. I have exactly the same on both on Allegro, and it lasts much longer on a charge. The air quality sensor cost over 27 USD. The only reading that's accurate is for carbon dioxide in a run test with professional PM 2.5 sensor, and it showed a level of 19.5, but this AliExpress sensor always reads 14 and 15. At that level, it's clear that this little sensor won't show exact numbers, but if it show 19.5, here the one from AliExpress should at least show a similar number, 19 or 18. Next up is a 5 megapixel USB camera for about 27 USD. The GPS tracker doesn't work at all, which is why they charged the full amount it cost 2 USD. Another speaker cable and another vacuum cleaner attachment, another hard drive enclosure, and they didn't include the cable here, so they refunded the full amount of 1.5 USD. 2 bicycle breakers for over 1 USD. Another ceramic brake, one piece for over 2 USD. Look at how much dust the second and the filter for phone case has collected, and look at how crumpled the packaging is. There's also an adapter for various memory card slots. It's a cheap little thing for transferring files, but I wouldn't use it just for browsing a bike mount for an action camera. That mount was unstable and keep wobbling side to side, so I just used glue and attached it with hot glue. It come with free towel, a yellow gold USB LED strip that glows very brightly, and a case for the Action 5 Pro action camera. I also bought that camera on AliExpress for 81 USD, cheaper, which activation there scammed me here. In a separate video, I show and talk about the bike bag and the seat I bought 2 years ago, which are still holding up even the lettering hasn't worn off and the material looks almost new. Only the foam padding has sad a bit. The mouse pad and keyboard might cost almost 5 USD. I don't recommend the universal key at all. It loses its shape after just a few uses. The USB Type B and USB Type C cable are top quality. Cables in general are one of those things you can safely buy on AliExpress. I also had some patches for fixing a bike tire. I had another bike bag, but I sold it on Vinted for almost 3 USD because the rubber lining inside had started to peel off. An extension cord for almost 5 USD. Back when I bought it, the USB versions were much more expensive in local stores.